today we have
Mariangie Alicea.
If you don't know her, she is
Miss Grand Puerto Rico 2024.
Miss Grand Puerto Rico 2024.
Yeah.
And she basically has a story to tell you. She has a lot of people who've asked her questions about what her experience was like, things like that. So today is going to be a tell-all, and she's going to give you all the information she can about her experience. So,
Yeah, that's it. Let's start. I'm ready. Let's
all right. First, I'm curious, what got you into pageantry?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it at all. I was a very shy girl, but just one day I was with my best friend and we were just like modeling at my house, and she was like, you should try it out. And we went to like a little academy we have in Puerto Rico, and I just started to go to the classes and everything, and I did not love it, but with time I saw like this is something I would really like to have it for the rest of my life. And I remember that my advisor in that moment, he was like, oh, you should go to a reality show. I was like 16, maybe 15. And he was like, you can go to this reality show. It's just to model. Don't take it personally. Just for the experience and the exposure, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine, I should go. So when I was over there, I was just modeling and everything. And I finished with a sash. It says my hometown, Juana Diaz, in Puerto Rico. And I was like, why do I have a sash? Like, I don't understand. Even my mom was like, why do you have a sash?
That's like uncommon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because it wasn't just a reality show. I didn't even know it was like something from a pageant. And then I was like asking him like, why do I have a sash? And he's like, oh, you're gonna be competing, sweetie. It's okay. Like, I'm gonna help you 50, your mom 50 me, and it's gonna be okay. And I was like, I'm not ready for that. Like, why are you doing that to me? And thanks to him that, rest in peace because he died. But rest in peace. So thanks to him, yeah, this is me.
Okay, so how many years have you been doing it?
Well, since 11th grade, I was like 14. So, oh my God, I'm 26. Like more than 10 years, bro.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so that's how you got into pageantry. How did the modeling thing come in? Did you just want to do pageantry? Did you like modeling better? How was that?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie, I like more modeling than pageantry, but in Puerto Rico, pageantry helps you to get into communications, and that's what I studied. I studied communications, a bachelor's degree in general communications, and I have a minor in journalism. So, like, for you to pop out in communications, pageantry helps you.
Okay.
So that's why I approved with time that pageantry was something that maybe could be part of my curriculum. So, but yeah, if you are making me choose, I'll choose modeling like 100% for sure.
Yeah.
I like it so much. Like, I could be more me. You get it?
Yeah, I get that. What else do you do with your communications degree? Do you do anything else, or?
Yeah, well, at first I was a little confused because, like I said, it's a little like difficult to grow up in communications in Puerto Rico. But right now I'm just like doing reporting stuff. But in this case, it's more like sports stuff.
Okay.
Like maybe one day I'm gonna be in basketball, another day I'm gonna be in mountain biking. Maybe I'm gonna be with pickleball. It's gonna be like different sports, but it's something that I really, really like. But, you know, I've been discovering a lot of things that communications have, you know, shown me. And I know there's a lot that I haven't seen.
Okay. I mean, speaking of that, I noticed that you had tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
How does that affect your modeling or your pageantry?
Well, yeah, in modeling, I don't think it can affect a lot, but some designers say that they don't like tattoos, and I respect that, obviously. So I consider that I can like paint them. That's exactly what I did on the other side of the world when I was competing, and even in Puerto Rico when I had to compete. So I don't mind at all, like, you know, taking them off with paint, just painting them, and, you know, just try to model and that's it.
Okay, has anyone ever turned you down for modeling gigs because you had tattoos?
No, because I always tell them, or my manager tells them that I can paint them.
Okay.
If you want me to paint the tattoos, I'm gonna do it. But like, obviously I have tattoos, so I cannot get them out.
And we have Photoshop these days, so usually
yeah, exactly,
that's really
of course.
good.
But if it's a catwalk, You know, like you cannot Photoshop a catwalk.
True.
So I can paint it, but just letting you know, I'm gonna paint all your clothes. Yeah, that's 100% what happened when I was on the other side of the world. Like I had to clean each and every one of the pieces that all the designers gave me.
Yeah, because the paint gets on the clothing.
Yeah, but like I tried a lot of things, even like hairspray. She just stick it in my arm, and damn, it wasn't 100% perfect. But yeah, we did it.
Okay. So Miss Grand Puerto Rico 2024.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. How did that come about? Like, what was your experience there?
Well, in Puerto Rico, my experience was awesome, and obviously internationally was like, wow, way better than I can ever imagine. Because if people like know what Miss Grand International is, they're gonna freak out. Because I remember that when I saw it for the first time, I was like, bro, I would like love to go to a beauty pageant and represent Puerto Rico. And I never thought I was going to be in Miss Grand International, but bro, I did it, you know?
Right.
And
so you have to compete as Miss Grand Puerto Rico before you can be in Miss Grand International?
I have to compete as my hometown. For example, my hometown is called Juana Diaz. So I won as Juana Diaz and I won Miss Grand Puerto Rico. And then I went to compete as Puerto Rico and I lost.
Okay, so, but for the Miss Grand Puerto Rico competition, how was that experience?
100% I loved it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I use that phrase a lot because I'm not lying with anything I'm saying right now, and I'm not gonna lie. But it was amazing because I got to know a lot of good friends that I still have. My queen sisters, Valerie Clevatlo, Zaira Perez, and Kelian Rodriguez. They're my queen sisters forever. We had an amazing experience. We had like a lot of pajama parties, us together. We went to get coffees, get all of our clothes. Like we were together in all of the process. And when Kelian, that she's Miss Cosmo, went to Vietnam, I stayed with Zaira, that she was Miss International. So she went to Vietnam, then I went to Cambodia and Thailand, and the other one went to Japan. Like we were the three together. We are the Powerpuff Girls, like literally. And wow, it was just amazing. I never thought about it. I never thought about competing again. So when I tried it again, I was like, are you sure? Like I remember that I wrote a letter to me. Like I was like, are you really gonna do it? Do you really wanna do it? Why do you want to do it? What's the purpose of this? And I remember that in that moment, the organization, they have like a contract with a TV program in Puerto Rico, and that was one of the things that attached me. I was like, this could be like a great hit, no matter if I win or not. Like I want to be seen, you know. So that was the main purpose at the first time. But then when I saw the competition, I was like, I want to win. Like obviously, if I am like, how do you say, invertir? You're gonna get that later. Yeah, like how can I say it? Jesus, forget about it. I don't know the word. But yeah, invertir dinero. When you're putting a lot of money. When you're putting a lot of money in something, you're like, bro, I want to win. You get it?
Yeah.
So that was like my mentality in that moment. So when I was in the final night, I was like, okay, I want to win. Like I really want to win. And I remember that all of the girls, the one that I named, they already had the crowns. And I was like, oh my god, am I gonna get a crown? Because I was with two other amazing girls. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna win. Like I remember I was looking down. And I said,
doubting yourself.
Yeah, I said, it's okay if I don't win because I already won what I wanted, that it was a TV channel thing. So I was like, it's okay if I don't win. Like, it's fine if the other girls win. Like, it's okay. But when I heard Juana Diaz, I was like, what? I'm going to send you the video so you can put it in. Because it was crazy. Like, people were asking me, like, is that what, like, that was your real reaction? And I was like, yeah, bro.
You had no idea.
Yeah, because I've never imagined that I was going to go to the Miss Grand International stage. That's crazy. That's huge. Like it's only one girl per year that can participate.
So it's highly competitive.
Of course.
Yeah.
So imagine that.
That's awesome.
I lost, but I got to go. You get it?
Yeah. Okay, so, all right, so take us to Miss Grand International. So now you're super excited, you're getting everything ready.
Yeah.
What was the preparation for that?
Well, at first we like took a little break. I'm not gonna lie. We took a little break from everything. Like the organization had things to do, we had things to do, and in that moment, well, Katie was getting prepared. She was Miss Cosmo. I love you, baby. Top 20. Love you. She was just preparing for herself, and I was just, getting some classes, makeup classes, catwalk classes, getting all the clothes, here in Puerto Rico because I had to order a lot of clothes. And I still have them at home, so if you want a garage still, let me know. But yeah, I had to live a whole month in San Juan. So Juanadilla is in the south side, and San Juan is in the north side.
Okay.
So I had to live in Kadian's auntie's home for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to be another whole month on the other side of the world. It was tough because I have a couple, I have a couple,
Mm-hmm.
I have my boyfriend, that's what I'm saying. And I have dogs, they're my babies.
Yeah.
And I have family. So it was really tough at first. And the thing I liked most is that they understood everything, from the beginning, and it was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, that's the phrase of today. But they understood everything, and they helped me so much that they made my experience very different. My preparation was I can say that I would have loved to be more prepared, but with what I had, it was okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so Miss Grand International is in Thailand. As far as I understand, with Thailand, you can't just fly straight into Thailand. So how did you get there?
So I remember I left on October 3rd, I think, October 3rd. And I went to New York. Never been to New York at that time. So I went to JFK.
Okay.
So we went to JFK, and then we went to Qatar, to Doha, Qatar. It was worst. Not the worst because I've never been there, but it was so far away, and I am long. I am 5 feet tall,
Yeah.
bro. So I need some space. I need to move, and the weird thing is that I'm traveling through time. So
Yeah, you're going back in time.
no, I'm going because I left the third.
Yeah, you'd be going ahead.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I arrived at the fourth, and it was third, 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So I remember that I slept the whole trip because I was dead and exhausted. And when I woke up, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some breakfast at the airplane. We were eating dinner.
Oh yeah.
Dinner. I was like, do you guys understand? It's 11 a.m. and it wasn't. It was 11 p.m.
Yeah.
It was the other time, and I was so confused. So when we arrived to Doha, Qatar, then we went to Vietnam. We had a little stop in Vietnam, and then we arrived at Cambodia.
Okay.
22 hours, a whole day.
So Vietnam to Cambodia. Did you spend any time in any of those places more than just the layover?
I think I spent 4 to 5 hours in Doha, Qatar. The airport was crazy. You can sleep there.
Oh yeah.
Literally. It has plants inside, trees and everything.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place. I've never thought about being there, and I try to walk. There's a Louis Vuitton inside there.
Yeah.
Cars and everything. This is a mall.
Yeah.
Basically a mall. But I was for 5 to 6 hours max, and I saw Miss Cuba there, and then I saw Miss Bolivia, and we were just hanging out at the moment. Then we went to the airplane, we slept, and we arrived at Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. We stayed for 30 minutes because people were getting out of the plane, and that plane was then going to arrive at Cambodia.
Okay. How long did you stay in Cambodia?
30 minutes. Vietnam and Cambodia are really close, so it was 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cambodia is your destination prior to Thailand.
Exactly.
So what happened in Cambodia? Is there anything particular that happened, or?
Actually, at first it was amazing. Like we saw a lot of fans. We had a lot of interviews. As soon as we got out of that plane, there were like people talking to us. How are you feeling? This and that. I was like, I'm exhausted, but I'm happy because I'm here. You get it? But it was really cool. Like I got to see several girls like Trinidad and Tobago, Cameroon. Spain, all of the girls were just doing content for the page for Miss Band International. And it was actually pretty cool. Then we arrived to the hotel and I didn't have internet, so I had to call my friend from Puerto Rico. I need you to buy a chip for me. Like, métele 50 pesos. He's gonna understand. Métele 50 pesos y no, así voy a tener el teléfono para poder hablar. But either way, I was like, it was crazy because I've never in my life imagined that I was going to be on the other side of the world in Cambodia.
Yeah, that is a kind of a random place to expect yourself, I guess.
Yeah, super random, and I'm not gonna forget anything. Like, we had an amazing experience. There were some troubles, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know the whole story about it. But I remember that one day, that specific last day, we were preparing for the other day. It was like day 5 or day 6 of the concentration or competition, and I remember that we had to wear a purple dress, and we had to be prepared at 8 a.m. obviously because we were gonna leave. And I remember that we were like preparing everything. We took everything out of our suitcases because we were already in Cambodia. Like we were staying for 2 weeks. So we got everything out, our curling irons, our makeup bags, everything, everything, just everything. And I just got prepared. It was like 11 p.m. and I was like, okay, let's go to bed. And then I see our chat and they were like, okay girls, pick everything up, like everything. Make one big suitcase and a little one because we are leaving to Thailand tomorrow. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? Like, are you for real? And we were just waiting for the other text and they were like, yeah, we're leaving. So pick everything up because we're leaving.
Yeah.
I finished at 4 a.m. doing all my bags. And they said like, it's okay with the other bags. They're gonna take them in buses. They're gonna take them in buses. They're gonna like pass from Cambodia to Thailand. I don't know how it called that. Like
the border.
Exactly, the border. And yeah, we're gonna have the bags like 2-3 days, so it's okay. It's fine, baby. Like you can, it's okay. So we packed the bag, the big one and the carry-on, and we left to the airport like as quick as possible. I arrived at night the other day at Thailand, and it was crazy because the airport was filled, like, I'm not kidding, filled with fans, like a lot.
They're all waiting for you.
Yeah, not me, all the girls.
Everyone, yeah.
For everyone, like for each and every one of us. Like we had our specific fans, and we had fans that they were fans of all of us.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, wait, I kicked it out. Sorry.
Got it?
Yep. Sorry. So yeah, I was saying. So yeah, we got to the airport and it was like filled with a lot of people and they were so sweet. Like they gave us flowers and candies and things and a lot. Like we were filled. I have a live because I remember that I had my phone like this position with the 0.5 lens and I was holding it like this and I had my Rode microphone connected to the phone and I had the other microphone here and I was just walking saying thank you because there was a lot of people. Like I wasn't kidding.
They're just showering you guys with gifts.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Even Myanmar is one of the most famous contestants that obviously we were in the competition. Mm-hmm. She has a lot of fans. She's famous in Asia. I love her so much. She's amazing. She's only 17. Well, right now she's 18, but she was the littlest.
The youngest, yeah.
Yeah, the youngest. The littlest. Yeah, the youngest. And it was crazy, like all the fans she had. Even the fans gave her money. Like it was like a gigantic bouquet of flowers, but it wasn't flowers. It was just money.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, what? Are you kidding? That was the best first day ever.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, did your family come with you?
No. My family stayed at Puerto Rico because the timing that we got for the pageant, I'm gonna explain a little better. It was a month away and we still didn't even know where was it gonna be. And then one day from another, like literally 3 weeks after we left, after, I don't know. They were like, okay, we're going to Cambodia and Thailand. And when they checked the tickets and everything, it was really expensive. Like that side of the world, it's not expensive as here, but the tickets were really expensive. Like I don't know, like $1,200 or something per person.
Oh, okay.
So it was tough for them to go. So I was like, I'm the only one in my. Oh, I'm sorry again. Wait, now I got it. Okay. So I'm the only one in my family besides my sister that knows English. So obviously, when my sister wasn't going to the other side of the world because she has work, and my family didn't know any English. So imagine them only in New York without knowing English. They would have been lost.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
No, so they couldn't. So I was all alone because obviously the organization didn't went just because they had to work with my other friend, Miss International Saida.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was all alone on the other side of the world.
Okay, so some of your fans are asking, which do you like better, Cambodia or Thailand?
I think, wow, that's something really difficult to answer, but I didn't got the time to see a lot of Cambodia that I would love to, and maybe one day I should go. I don't know, maybe I can discover more of Cambodia. But obviously, since I lived a little more the experience in Thailand, I can choose Thailand. But I think both of the countries are amazing because even the hotel in Cambodia was amazing.
Yeah, were you able to try the food?
Yeah.
Okay, which food was better, the Cambodian food or the Thai food? I mean, I've had a lot of Thai food. I mean, I feel like in America there's a lot of places that have Thai food. I can't ever remember having Cambodian food.
Yeah, I think, like, for me, what I know and what I tried, I think they're basically the same because I think they like Asian people like spicy food. For me especially, I like to try spicy food, but my stomach doesn't like it. Like it's always burning.
Mm-hmm.
And I can try it, but I'm gonna say to you, I need something like for my stomach because it's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're asking me which one do I prefer, I can say a little more about Thailand.
Okay.
I got to try it a little more, obviously, like I said. But the thing is that you have to cook your things over there. Like they have a gigantic barbecue. And if you want shrimp or salmon or whatever fish you want to eat, you need to cook it yourself.
Oh wow! I didn't know.
They have like a parrilla, like a barbecue,
Yeah.
and you cook it, and you're eating and cooking at the same
yeah,
time.
that's
And it's awesome. But we were like all confused, like we.
Like, someone gonna come cook this for us?
What temperature? I ate a lot of chocolate and candy and a lot of rice. I'm not gonna lie, their rice is good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How long did you spend in Thailand?
So we started in Cambodia from I arrived at the 5th, sorry. And I think we stayed until like 11 or 12, and then we came back to Thailand. Like we went to Thailand, so it was like 3 weeks.
3 weeks in Thailand.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, how was that? Did it feel like too long? Did it feel like too little?
Well, actually, I think it felt like a lot because I didn't even like felt the days I was living. We were doing so much work that I was like, what day is it? Like, what day it is? Because I was dead. I was exhausted, but you just had to go with the flow. You just have to go with the flow. You just need to keep working because that's your job there. Like, and I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Like each and every day I woke up, I was like, okay, Jesus help me, because my energy was like in negative 200%. But as soon as I was downstairs eating my breakfast, I was like, okay, let's do this. Like, let's go another day. You can do this. You can do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was tough. Like, I remember those days that I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I had to wake up at 4. And in my case, I had to do my makeup, my hair, and my tattoos. So imagine that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So all the other girls, did they have to do any of that kind of thing?
You're supposed to. Like, one of the rules that it's part of the beauty pageant is that you need to like know how to do your makeup and hair. And obviously you're supposed to dress yourself.
Yeah.
But in my case, well, I think I was the one that had most tattoos, because I know there were girls that they had tattoos, because I remember I think it was Italy. She had like a big ass tattoo here. It was fire. And Rico's had one here in the under movement. They were amazing. Like, there were a lot of girls that they had tattoos, but in my case, I have a half sleeve.
Yeah.
And it's like you can see it. Do you see it? Exactly. So it was crazy. Like every single day, I had to like wear how can I say satin?
Satin, yeah.
Yeah, like a satin wardrobe.
Yeah.
To go to bed, because I know that when you go to a hotel, all of the comforts and bed sheets are white.
Yeah. So you had to cover this up the night before.
Okay, for example, people ask me, like, did you do your makeup every single day?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no. No, because it was tough. I'm not gonna lie. I spent like 30 minutes, 45 minutes doing my makeup every single day. It wasn't like good for me. It was, I was resting time. So the thing I did was that I bought a satin wardrobe, like a pajama. Mm-hmm. And I slept with the makeup on for like 3 to 4 days. And when I saw the makeup was a little, wasted, so I took a whole shower and everything and do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. People ask me like, you did that every single day? And I was like, depending on the people, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say no. So, yeah.
Okay. So take us into the competition. So you get to Thailand. What happens? What gets the competition started? Do you start immediately? How does that go?
In that moment, we started like going to a lot of sponsor activities and a lot of dinner dates with everybody in the organization. Obviously, yes. When we arrived at Thailand, the next day we had a press conference, so we like get to shout for the first time our country. We did it in Cambodia, but we had to do it again in Thailand because Mr. Nawat wanted to be like that. So we did it once again, and I remember the first time, the second/first time, we appeared again as each and every country. It was crazy because that was full. That was fully packed of people, the cameras. It's crazy because it's like, okay, now maybe we can see 2 cameras here, but you need to like be patient and see what the team is saying to you. For example, you need to look to this camera first, and then to that camera then, and then you're gonna go like this and go to the other side. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it's hectic.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And obviously you need to like have your game face on. You need to have your model face on, your queen face on.
All the time.
Yep, and in that press conference, I remember that it was the second/first time in Thailand that we screamed our country's name. And it was crazy because I remember that a year ago, maybe this time is 2 years ago, I was at home watching the Miss Universe finale at home with Jose, with my boyfriend. And I remember that I was telling him, imagine me screaming Puerto Rico in a beauty pageant. And it really happened.
Yeah.
It really happened. And I have the video
so
on
you
my
sort
Instagram.
of like, you basically like foreshadowed, manifested. Yeah, that's
exactly. I remember I did the video, and I was like, bro, wait, I have a video where I say, imagine me eating in a vegan and screaming Puerto Rico, exactly like how I
Sí, qué lindo se escucha. Ven, yo representando a Puerto Rico.
Mariangie Alicea,
Grand Puerto Rico.
Because I feel that many of the things I've done in my life, they have been manifested by me.
Yeah,
And
that's awesome.
That's what I like the most.
Okay, so day one, is that all that happens in day one?
In Thailand, day one too. Yeah, I think we ate and did a lot of stuff. Yeah, and we did the press conference. It was amazing. And I had a big ass hair because those people know how to do some hair. Like I had like I don't fucking know. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Like we shouted our names, our countries, and you know the competition was just starting. Like literally, we just like did a lot of sponsored things. We had some competitions, but like certain days.
Okay. So what's the next big thing that happened?
Oh my god, I think it was the swimsuit competition. My favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite because I like being on swimsuit and I love my body and I know I have an amazing body that I can show. So when the swimsuit competition starts, I remember that people on social media, like Puerto Rican fans, they were like, you should do the big ass hair that we like because people like when I do like curly hair, like literally curly.
Yeah.
And I did it. I asked my fans if they could get me like a curling iron, a little curling iron, so I can do my hair.
Your fans that were there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we started in Bangkok, and for the swimsuit competition, we moved to Pattaya.
Oh, okay.
And Pattaya is like going to Rico in Puerto Rico. Like it's beautiful. It's beaches and everywhere. It's
amazing. Pretty famous.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think there's another place in Thailand that it's really famous. Phuket. Phuket is amazing, and Pattaya is like gorgeous. It was so cool. And I remember that when we arrived to Pattaya before the swimsuit competition, we still didn't have our suitcases from Cambodia.
Oh wow.
So we were like fighting for our lives there. Yeah, because all of us, like for example, Mexico, my dearest friend Tania, she had like a lot of things in that suitcase. She was prepared. But other girls, like for example maybe me or Spain, she didn't like grab a lot. And we were like battling with what we had. I had to buy clothes in Thailand that I still have home without using. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with all those clothes, but yeah. Garage sale. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel during your swimsuit competition?
It was amazing. I think I know and I can 100% assure that I did amazing. Like it was one of the best days ever for me, for Puerto Rico, because everyone lived it. They loved it. Obviously, I was a little sad because what happened next. We're gonna talk about that sooner or later. But yeah, I know it was amazing. Like the people were shouting. One of my videos was viral, even in Taiwan.
Oh wow.
I remember that the girl competing for Taiwan.
Yeah.
She showed me like because they don't have TikTok like us. It's a lot a whole new different TikTok.
Oh okay.
It's something I don't know.
Different app.
Yes, different app. And she showed the video to me, and I was like freaking viral in Taiwan. And I was like, where can I see that? And she was like, oh, you guys don't have the app. And I was like, dang it, fine.
Screen recording.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why didn't I said that to her? Like, I don't have her Instagram now. But either way, yeah, it was crazy because when people in Puerto Rico saw me with the hair, they were like, oh yeah, you did it, that's amazing, you look great. Shout out to my friends that they got me that curling iron, and I still have it at home, and I can't use it because the plug is not the same. But thank you.
Amazon.
Ooh, right, yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Okay. So you killed the performance on the swimsuit competition. Everyone's loving it. Are you feeling like you're doing well? Are you feeling like, hey, I might win this, or is it too early to tell at this point?
Well, it's not early. Actually, I can say that I didn't felt 100% secure in that moment because before what happened, that we're gonna talk about that or sooner or later, but I felt that I was like at least in the top 10 of the swimsuit competition. And I know that maybe with voting fans, I was not gonna be in it, but maybe with the top 10 by judges, I was gonna be, because like people loved my catwalk, my entire routine, and I was one of the best. Like I remember that all the pages on Instagram and Facebook were like putting me on the top 3 at least.
Wow.
So yeah, I was sounding, you know.
So then how do you prepare for catwalks, or, you do a catwalk every time you imagine?
Yeah, because in Miss Grand International, like it's known because you need to have like something different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my catwalk, and I'm gonna put like different, I'm gonna help you with that, different catwalks that you have to obviously have in Miss Grand International. It's like a show. Imagine a show. Not only a catwalk involved, like you go pulling and go back. No.
Okay, so
You need
it's
to
a
use your
performance.
arms. Yeah, you need to use
you.
your arms. You need to do a lot of things.
And you need to do a different one every time.
Exactly.
That's wild.
Exactly. That's wild.
So how do you prepare for that? Do you already have these catwalks planned out before you go out, or are you practicing them the night before? Okay, I'm gonna do this time.
Not practicing before because I was dead as fuck. But yeah, I had my, thank you, Benjamin Diaz. He's the master of the masters in Puerto Rico. Like he's the one, and he helped me a lot. Like he helped me to create that specific catwalk and all the other ones I did. And thanks to him, I think I rocked it in that swimsuit competition. I remember that I got an interview in that moment, and they were asking me like, where did you got that catwalk, that pace? And I was like, Benjamin, like he's the best one in the world. Like, what can I say? So shout out to Benjamin, baby, I love you. Gracias, eres el mejor, eres más duro. Gracias a ti rompimos feo.
Swimsuit competition is done. So now I noticed you said like in between you do a lot of like sponsored things. There's like little events in between. So what happens after the swimsuit competition?
Obviously we like kept obviously going to sponsor things and dinner dates because it's part of the sponsor team.
Who are the dinner dates? What are those?
I say dinner date because we were like literally on a date with each and every one of the girls.
Oh, okay.
So
Just
it was
sort
like
of,
a dinner.
yeah, okay.
Like
get to know each other.
yeah, and
spend some time,
exactly. Just get to know
break
the
the
food.
ice. Yeah.
Yep, get to know the food. Obviously, take pictures with the sponsors, and actually, like a lot of restaurants were amazingly great. Like I'm not gonna lie, even like the things they had in the restaurant, they were so cool. And obviously, we getting prepared for all the things we had to do for all the competitions. I remember that Miss Grand International, obviously, it's known because of the actively social media they have. And I remember that, obviously, I like to talk. People know that. And they were always like, no matter where, they were doing a live on Facebook. And I was like, give me that microphone. Literally. I was in all those lives, talking with everybody, like, what are you doing? Like, doing interviews and things, because that's my job, literally. And it was, like, really cool. And obviously, we got prepared for the interviews and everything. So that's actually helping me with the English, because it's not my first language, but just come with the flow.
Yep. So your interviews are with
well, with the girls in the dinner, but it helped me prepare for the interview with the judges. You get it? Like, because you're helping me with the English. The girls are helping me with the English. They are helping me with the English. So it like I don't know how to say it, but me nutre. It helps me with the English. So I had to do it. It was part of me.
So how did your interview go with the judges then?
It couldn't go better because in that moment they already interviewed like 50 other girls, and I was like in the last ones, so it was a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. And I would have really loved to get to like speak more, tell them more about me, but at least if people have seen my video, like you can see I was okay. I talk a little fast because I speed walk in my voice. And actually it was really relaxed at the moment, but because the questions were like normal. It was
Like, give me an example of what they would ask.
for example, yeah, like talk about you, talk about yourself, what do you do? There was one question that the queen made me. It was like, if you could like make another slogan for our brand, what would it be and why? So the slogan of Miss Grand International is "We are the one and only." That's why it was the finger. We are the one.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that? And I was like, oh well, Miss Grand International, the best of the best. And in that moment, I said that because I was like, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I mean that's a good alternative, actually.
Right, exactly. So I said that, and they were like, why? Why?
Oh, why?
And I was like, because you guys are the best. Like, obviously, I would have loved to say to them like, you make an amazing experience with all of this month. Like, bro, who stays a month in Thailand?
Yeah.
Getting to know girls from another country, girls from different places, people you never like thought about it, you know? So I think that's why they're the best of the best. And I didn't say that completely, but I think they get it.
Yeah, you were just kind of thrown off by the initial.
Yeah, and the other girls, because we were interviewed like with two more, not only me, we were like 3 per group. Like, there were different groups, and we were 3 per group, 3, get it?
Yeah.
So we were like, they were like interviewing me and 2 more. So you had like to speed walk with your tongue. So it was tough at the moment. Sorry, it was tough at the moment, but it was actually a really good experience. Like, I got to talk in English, and it was on live. You can see it on YouTube. Please don't. So yeah, it was actually.
Okay, so after that you have what's that? A national costume?
Well, I'm gonna like add something to that day before we go to the national costume. I forgot to tell you is that before I went to the interview, I see that people from my hometown, from Puerto Rico, are texting me like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, you did amazing. Forget about what happened." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And the thing is that I was on stage, like literally on the stage. We were going to perform our national costume, our prelims, and our final night. I was just practicing my questions and answering all alone. I was with nobody. And they were texting me that, and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And when I go to social media, I see that they posted the top 10 by judges on the swimsuit competition. And when I see them, I'm not in it. And I was like, are you kidding? I almost died at the moment. I was like literally crying. I started.
So you didn't place top 10 in the swimsuit, even though you had that huge reaction. Even in Thailand, you had a huge fan base.
Everywhere. I had an amazing reaction from a lot of people. Like, it was crazy at the moment. I was like, okay, don't cry. I was like this, don't cry, please, because you did not bring any makeup. And it was the interview day. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to cry. But I wanted to cry because I was frustrated. And in that moment, I knew that I wasn't going to the dance.
You weren't going to the dance?
You understand what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that? Like, oh, there's a dance.
So in Puerto Rico we say like, I'm not going to the dance because I'm not going to be in the top 20 or I'm not going to place at all. So I knew it. Because I knew that I was one of the best
in the swimming competition. So why do you think that is then? What happened? Like,
I don't know, maybe they didn't like me, maybe they didn't like my I don't know. Like, in that moment, I was like really confused. I really don't know if it was because of me or something I did, or maybe the organization. I don't know. Like, in that moment, I didn't.
So one thing that I had to realize learning about this whole thing was that, you know, when I first heard about the competition and got a lot of information about it, you know, one of my first thoughts was that contestants that would compete, I feel like every country, every area of the world has their own standard of beauty. So I would have thought that, okay, this is an international competition, sure, but it's hosted by Thai judges, or were there other judges?
No, the judges were the president of the organization, the vice president, Mama Teresa, and the queen.
And okay, so they're not from Thailand.
Yeah.
They are from Thailand.
Nawa is from Thailand, Teresa is from Thailand, and the queen in that moment was Luciana Fuster. She's from Peru. So
Okay.
yeah, they pick whatever they want.
Okay, so I say that to say that I would think that the standard of beauty in Thailand would be more Asian, and I could be wrong. But then I realized that your fans really give you that push for you to place in the competition. Am I right?
Well, in that moment, no, because for example, I did not place in the top 10 from fan vote. Get it?
Yeah.
Because in total it's the top 20, but there's a top 10 from fan vote on social media, and there's a top 10 by judges.
Okay.
So I did not place on fan vote. I was like Puerto Rico is like yay big.
Yeah.
Asia is like yay big.
I
You
got
get it? So I was like, I'm not gonna place because of the likes. I know I'm gonna be there by judges because I did amazing. I did not.
Okay.
So it was frustrating at the moment because I knew that I did great. I did amazing. It was like the best competition for me. Not even
The
singing.
best you've done that you feel that you've done.
Yeah. Not even singing. I don't fucking sing.
Yeah.
And we had a competition of singing, and I tried, like 100% tried, but that wasn't for me. So I knew I wasn't gonna be there. But in the competition of the swimsuit, I knew I could be there, but it didn't happen. So in that moment when I was like alone in the stage looking to the ceiling, I was like, okay, so if I'm not in the swimsuit competition, I'm not gonna be in the dance, like I said earlier.
Okay. So after this comes prelims.
After this comes the national costume. I remember that.
National costume.
Did you saw the national costume?
I
wore?
did.
The Vegigante.
Yeah, it's a big costume.
Yeah, it
How
was.
was it like wearing that?
It was heavy as fuck, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was created by the best of the best. Raymond Rodriguez and Nicole Rodriguez. They're amazing. They're the best of the world. And when they told me it was going to be the Vegigante, I was tripping. Because where I live, so this is Juan Diaz and this is Ponce. And the Vegigante is from Ponce. So it's close to me. You get it? So it's like from my hometown. I was like, am I really gonna wear that? And it was crazy because I had the face of the Vegigante is supposed to be in the face, obviously, the mask. And I had it in my chest / all torso with like 4 big horns. I had 2 here and 2 in the bottom. And I had a lot of things like going out with my arms, and it was crazy. Like, it was crazy at the moment. And I had to wear that 2 days straight because the first day we had to practice, obviously, and the second day we had to wait like 4 hours. For example, me, I'm from the P, Puerto Rico, so I had to wait A, B, C, D.
Okay.
So I was sitting down with the horns and the head and my arms just sticking like this, waiting for my turn.
Oh wow.
And yeah, in that one I placed top 10 by judges. It was crazy because I remember that the designer was like, you need to rock it, okay? You need to fucking rock it, and I did. So I was so happy because of that, because I know that there's a lot of work in that. As soon as they gave me my national costume, they were just working for this year's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it more about the costume or about the performance wearing the costume?
Well, let's say more about the costume, but you need to make it live.
Yeah.
You need to like turn it on, you know. You need to
Yeah.
like give it some life, do exactly what it represents.
It's 50-50.
Exactly. But let's say 75 and 25.
Okay.
Because damn, that costume was heavy. And it was a lot of hard work from them, and I appreciate it a lot. At home, I have the face because I want to like put it on my wall one day.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. You get to keep it.
I know, I wanted to have like all of it, but it's too much. I just want the mask. I'm okay with that, but that day I remember that we were so exhausted because, as I said, it was so heavy, and then the prelims was like right around the corner. It was crazy. Like we were dead. I was dead. In those days, I remember that my fans were getting us food. I ate McDonald's for a whole week.
Oh, wow. It's like unheard of for a model, I think.
Like for lunch and dinner. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Or maybe lunch McDonald's, and for dinner I was eating Taco Bell pizza. I didn't give shit at that moment because I was hungry. Like we were doing so much stuff, and the best of the world. Thanks to them, I didn't die of hunger.
Yeah. So your fans are asking, why did you wear the red dress for the prelims and not the orange dress?
And it was my decision. I wanted to wear the red one because I know I have long legs, and if you see the red dress, because we're gonna put it here, just so you know, it has like a big old ass, like how can I say it? Like it's open from here, from the
like a split.
yeah, it's like a gigantic split, and you can see my gigantic leg. And obviously, I'm wearing heels, so I looked really long. In the orange dress, it was beautiful because it made my body like I was like with a lot of, oh my god, how can I say this part?
Hips.
Yeah, I had a lot of hips in that dress, and it looked powerful. But I don't know, I felt it more with the red gown in that moment, and I loved it. Like my performance, it was amazing. I would have loved to make maybe a better performance in everything, like in all my competition, but it is what it is, baby. It is what it is.
Okay, so after the prelims, at this point you already know that you did not place top 10, correct?
Top 10 in the swimsuit competition.
In the swimsuit competition.
Yeah, but in prelims we just like modeled with bathing suit and modeled with our final gown dress, and that's it.
Okay.
We did not receive anything that day. Just go and model and do what you have to do.
Okay, so then after the prelims comes,
We had like 2 days of full practice for the opening number for the final, and then we had the final.
So how was the final? How did you feel? Were you nervous? Were you
Yeah, it was hectic.
confident? What was the feeling?
Like I said, I lost my faith when I didn't place in the top 10. Obviously, I did not show it. Like nobody knew, but inside of me, I felt it. Like I was like, this is crazy because I know that Puerto Rico has been classifying in this beauty pageant since it started, and me being the one breaking that placement was crazy, and that's what happened, and that's the worst thing that can happen. Yeah, that's the worst thing that can happen to a contestant, you know. It was the worst day of my life, honestly.
Yeah. What you had a top 10 speech prepared.
Yeah.
Do you remember it? Did you write it down?
Yeah, I have it. I have it written down, and I think I remember it, but I'm gonna search it real quick. I know I have it here. And that, oh my god, that speech was made by me, Kenny Lede, who was my life coach, and my communication, the one that helps me with the answering questions and everything.
Like your coach.
Like like another coach. Let me find it. Okay, here I have it. Okay, it says. Oh my god, I never thought about it. Okay, it says, I firmly believe that the two most significant days of our lives are the day we were born and today. Yet today holds a unique power that brimming with the potential to make decisions that will define our future legacy. That's why today I raise my voice and speak from my heart about humanity. As my sister has served in the military for almost 10 years, I've created a deep personal connection to this situation. I understood that the people in the battlefield are not the only ones who suffer because my family, friends, and I have felt present in the chaos and destruction. No matter our differences, we deserve to see them return home alive. Today, I represent all those who do not want to live in uncertainty and fear of not seeing our loved ones again. On behalf of all the candidates, I call for us to unite our voices. We outnumber those who advocate for war. Together, let us transform our world into one that embraces love and peace. My question to you is, would you like to join me?
That's awesome.
I know. And every time right now I don't remember like fully, so I had to read it, but every time I had to like say it, because in the practices we had, if you classify, because they made the whole pageant, like it was like going on.
Yeah.
And if you classified in the top 10, you had to say it in front of everybody there.
Wow.
Because that counts more than the final 9. Understand that?
Yeah.
So we had to say it, and every time I had to say it, it was like a teardrop.
Yeah.
Because like it's hard, you know? People don't know that, but when I got selected for this specific competition, I never thought about it. I never thought of me being Miss Grand, but I felt like a connection because their other theme is stop the war and violence. Like, whatever better person than me that I have lived in.
Yeah, you have a direct connection with that, with your sister being in the military.
Exactly. So I connected it with that. And people did not get to see maybe me doing the speech, but I had a pretty awesome one. I know it was gonna break hearts.
Yeah, well, at least now your fans know what you're going to say, and I'm sure it might touch a few of them as well.
Yeah, I hope so, because it was dedicated to my sister as well. Her.
Okay, so this is the final night, and you didn't place. What's going through your mind?
So, I'm gonna put this here. So, I remember that we did the opening number, right? And like we had to like be in a pose, specific positions. And obviously they have a lot of cameras. So it was like each time they mentioned a country, the camera was like, for example, Peru, and they were like looking for Peru.
Yeah.
So I remember that when they were calling all the girls, and I was like, oh yeah, man, happy for you, girl. Keep shining. I remember that there was one spot left, and I'm looking to my right, and I'm looking to my left, and I see Peru, and I was like, shit, I'm not gonna be in there.
Yeah.
I knew it. The second I saw her, I looked to the front, and they said Peru, and I was like, fuck. Like my heart crashed. Like I was drowning inside. And I was like, just, you know, smiling with my eyes, like they were like, they wanted to cry. But I was just smiling to the camera, just in case. And I remember that they went to a pause, and as soon as I did this to get out of the stage, I was a waterfall.
Oh, wow.
Like,
at this point, like, it's probably going through your mind that, you know,
I fucked it up.
yeah, like you were saying before, you feel like you disappointed everyone.
I know I did, 100%, and I know now, like with everything I lived, I would have like maybe done way better than what I did.
Yeah.
100% if I go now, I'm gonna rob it. But I'm okay. I'm not gonna compete again. That's okay. No, it's not gonna happen. But I know with everything I lived, I can say that I can like work way better than what I did.
So what do you think you would do in hindsight, having been through the competition? What would you do differently?
Everything. 100% everything.
Literally everything. So your
Literally
catwalk
everything.
was perfect, your swimsuit competition was perfect, but you would do some, well
I would
obviously you can't do the same thing.
Yeah, but I would change everything. I would like be more prepared in catwalk, be more prepared in routines, be more prepared when I have to be in the shot, be more prepared when I need to know the people that I really need to know, like be early for everything or whatever, like everything. Like I need to be 100% ready for everything because what I lived over there, I was prepared to be another month, maybe 2 months with the girls. I wanted to be in the top 10. Like I really desired it. Like I think every girl desired it. And not being at least in the top 20 broke my heart. And I know that I let down a lot of people in Puerto Rico. Maybe it wasn't because of my work. Maybe it's because they didn't like me or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. But I know I let a lot of people down. People were happy, like maybe on other people were happy because I did an amazing job, and I am grateful for all of you that supported me 100%. And thanks to them, like I kept going with my things here in Puerto Rico. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that you can't win everything. You know, there's only one winner. You know, everyone else is a runner-up in some capacity, but, you know, that doesn't take away from the hard work they put in.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from their representation of their country. I'm sure you put everything into it to represent Puerto Rico. So, you know, you just can't win them all. You know, eventually it was going to happen somewhere where Puerto Rico did not.
That's why my organization said to me, like, in one point it was going to happen, and it happened to you, and it's tough, and we get it. But like that's such is life, you know.
Right.
And mentally, I think I was prepared for that, but maybe in that moment I wasn't.
Yeah.
So as soon as I heard Peru was the last name, I was crushed.
Yeah.
And I remember that I was like, okay, just cry it all out. And I went to my Instagram and did a live. Like the final night was going on, like top 10, top 5 question and everything. And I was just, you know, doing a live, talking with my fans, and they were like, oh my God, you must feel horrible. Like, you did an amazing job and everything. And I was like, you know, super grateful for all the people that supported me in that moment. But for those who didn't, I'm sorry, but I'm still Miss Grand 2024.
So, okay, so you said you weren't going to compete in Miss Grand International again, but would you ever want to compete in another pageant system again?
Oh my God, people ask me a lot about that. And, you know, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yes, because I said no before competing in Nuestra Belleza Puerto Rico, and I competed. So imagine me competing in Miss Universe Puerto Rico. You guys are not gonna like that, but I don't know, maybe. I'm just gonna leave it in a maybe, just so you guys can think whatever you guys want to think.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire off some more of your fans' questions and give you an opportunity to address their questions directly. So, what was your favorite moment of the Miss Grand International competition?
Definitely being with the 4Bs. We had a group, and it was U.S. Virgin Islands, Venezuela, and United Kingdom, and we, obviously. We were the 4Bs because the beauty pageant has 4Bs: beauty, brains, body, and business.
Okay.
So we named our group the 4Bs, and we were always in the back of the bus. We were the 4Bs, the back ones in the back of the bus. We were always in the back of the bus, and it was amazing because we created an amazing bonding that we still text each other, like, what are you doing? What are you gonna do? Like, I would love to go to Thailand this year because one of them, that is United Kingdom, she is second runner-up. So she's gonna be there. And I would really love to go to see her crown the next one. Yeah.
Okay, so then you had your 4Bs. What was the dynamic with the other contestants?
100%, because the people who know me, I am very dynamic. I am very charismatic. I am versatile. And I speak to everyone. Like, literally, I have an amazing connection with Cuba, El Salvador, Brazil, Dominican Republic, Spain. I think all the girls, like, they always like laughed at me because I was always making them laugh. Like, it was just 100% laughing, getting to know us. And They were awesome, all of them. Like, I just can't mention one of them that I couldn't make a connection.
All right. What advice would you give a candidate who dreams to participate in the Miss Grand International competition?
Oh, God. Well, and the Miss Grand or any pageant.
Let's say Miss Grand.
Let's say Miss Grand. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna look at the camera for this because I'm looking at you, girl. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. And the thing I'm going to say the most is that you need to have 100% full confidence in you. Like, it's true. Like, maybe you're gonna be alone, maybe you're gonna have your family, but you're the one working, you're the one doing the job, you're the one everyone's talking about. So no matter what they say, just go with the flow. You get it? Like, you don't let anybody dream your life, or like dream your, how can I say, your light. That's the word. Don't let anybody break your heart or anything. Just keep going, try it out. It's your time to shine, not theirs. So just keep going. That's the correct word. Keep going.
So I mean, that sounds like that's something you can say for any pageant competition, right?
Yeah. For the Miss Grand, well, I can say like for both, because to compete in Miss Grand, you need to be extrovertida, extrovert. But in Puerto Rico, you don't compete only for Miss Grand. You compete in a pageant that they have Miss Grand, Miss International, Miss Supra, and Miss Cosmo. So that's why I say forget about what the people have to say. Just believe in you, and obviously, this. If you don't have this, it's gonna be tough. Like, you need to. What did I say earlier? Invest. You need to invest in yourself and your team, in every team, like makeup, hair, body, gym, clothes, social media, everything. You need to invest in everything, and obviously, you need to have your family 100% present. Like, that's the three things I can.
A good support system.
Yeah, that's the three things I can advise for a girl.
And there's other ways to, like, let's say someone doesn't have the money. How would they? Well,
in my case, I'm not rich. Like, I'm not Kim Kardashian or something. You get it? So in that case, my mom helped me get a lot of sponsors in Juana Diaz. So when I got a lot of sponsors in Juana Diaz, she helped me to get more sponsors when I was in Puerto Rico. So sponsor money helps you. Obviously, you need to offer them certain things. For example, I offered some video collabs or their name tag in my social media and post different things. Yeah, of course, because imagine you like investing only with your allowances.
Yeah, run out pretty quick.
And I did, because I had to use a lot of my money, but I was like, I cannot use only my money. I need to get something else. So yeah, that's the answer for everything. Just be you. Confidence, 100% security. Your family has to be there, and you need to invest in everything. So just prepare yourself prior 1 year or two, and then go with the flow.
Okay. This is a two-part question. What do you miss most about Miss Grand International, and would you recommend it to someone else?
Obviously, I would recommend it. Like, it's one of the best and biggest stage ever. It's one of the best pageants in the world. Powerhouse, baby. And the other question was?
What do you miss most?
What do I miss the most? I think just being with the girls, having some fun, creating memories. I have a lot of memories in my phone with all the girls, TikToks and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, but maybe waking up early and just living the good life. Because I was working in something that I really liked. Yeah. Maybe waking up early was a little tough, but
they say if you're doing something you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Something like that.
And if you get nervous, it's something that you like. You get it?
Yeah.
If you don't get nervous,
it gives you butterflies in your stomach.
Exactly. If you don't get nervous, you don't like it. So get out.
Yeah.
So each day I was there, my stomach was rumbling with butterflies. but I liked it because that's what I like. That's my passion, and I know I did an amazing job. I know I could have been part of the top. Maybe I flunked in something, but like I say, now I know things that I didn't even know when I went to compete.
Okay, so is there something that you would have liked to know prior to the start of the competition?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because for example, like I talked with a lot of the queens that participated and they told me a lot of things, a lot of experiences they have, but you don't get to know it until you live it. So I would definitely, like I said, I would like to perfectionate everything that I did, 100%. Because I know maybe I did some things that they didn't like and I can change them.
Yeah. Okay, give us 3 expectations versus reality.
I didn't thought about that. Let's see, expectations. Wait, can you explain expectations?
So, what did you...
Don't put that, by the way.
So, what did you expect was going to happen?
Okay.
And what actually happened?
Okay, so I expected that I was going to be part of the top.
Well, yeah. I think everyone expected that.
Yeah,
right?
and that I'm gonna choose only one because if I think I'm gonna be staying here all night.
Okay.
So yeah, I expected to be in the top, and when I went there and started working, I saw that people were like working harder and harder and harder every day. It was like crazy. I can add another one. For example, my clothes wasn't the best because I remember one day we went to a dinner date in a mall, bro, and they had like this big ass dresses with glitter and everything, and I was like, bro, and we were at a mall. Imagine them in the final night. And that happened.
Yeah.
So that's why people ask about why didn't you change the dresses? Why didn't you change the
You didn't really know what to expect, and then you saw that people were going all out.
Exactly. So if I can go now, baby, I'm gonna go with the best designers in the whole world, not even in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Okay, and one more question for you. Do you miss the Queen of the Philippines? I see she sent you a message saying that she loves you. So.
Yeah, of course, she's the best queen ever. Like CJ Piazza, she's from the Philippines, so Philippines is close to the B, Puerto Rico. So I remember in the final night, I was like asking her, do you have another pair of shoes? Because mine are killing me and I'm not gonna make it. And she was like, yeah, you can use mine. And I'm never gonna forget that. And I remember that what happened with the other queen. I respect it fully. But when they crowned CJ as the new queen, I was so happy because I know she worked hard for it. Like we all did. I'm not gonna, how do I say it? Like, whatever, you get it. Like I'm not gonna say nothing about that, but I respect 100% everybody. And she deserved it 100%. And I know she's doing an amazing job right now. She's only like been for like 2-3 months. And she's been rocking all the world. Like she's been traveling with the team, working really hard, and people appreciate her work. So I really appreciate everything she's doing right now. So I miss her, yes. I would love to go to the Philippines, and I would really like to go to that final night and see her crown the new queen, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you staying with us. I think we've gone over for a little bit more than an hour, but that was wow, that was a crazy experience.
I know, like, if you want to know more, just let me know in the comments. Maybe the juicy stuff. Because I've never, like, spoke about my experience, like, fully like this. I know people that have asked me, and maybe with, like, one-to-one person I can say everything, but I've never had the opportunity to speak it this way, so...
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for watching this interview. It was really entertaining and I hope you guys enjoyed it so much as I did. If you have any more questions, just let us know in the comments. Of course, subscribe to this channel so you can see more content soon. And also, shout out to Beach Weekend for having this amazing spot for us and doing this interview. So yeah, thank you so much. Kisses from me to you, Mariangie Alicea. Yeah.